Hello and welcome to Minister Cho's Estate, a very noble place. So, you want to learn about fire attunement, huh? Alright. 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 Fire attunement is another fire spell. In this case, at 14 fire magic, it lasts for 58 seconds. It is an enchantment. You gain 1 energy plus 30% of the energy cost when you use a fire magic skill. So, note that it affects any fire magic skill, and the reason that's important is because I believe certain fire magic things. I think Glyph of Immolation counts weirdly because it is a fire magic skill, so you should gain energy back if you run Glyph of Immolation. I don't have it because this is factions only account, but that's just an important distinction. I think a lot of people assume it just only affects spells, but it actually does affect all fire magic skills. So, some other things to note about it. It rounds up if it would be 0.5 energy. So, for example, 10 energy, or no, 15, I think, rounds up to 6. So, like, if you cast a spell that's 15 energy cost, it would be like 5.5 or something. It actually rounds up to 6. So, and also for 5 cost spells, it'll round down. So it actually only returns 2. So let me show you really quick. Just cast on like Flare really quick. So it returns 2. The other +1 is from Aura of Restoration. So while we're fighting these, hopefully they don't DPS my Writ. Great. So it costs 10 energy. Whew, she barely... Oh, no, she died. I should have flagged them. Anyways, it costs 10 energy, has a 1-second casting time, and a 30-second cooldown. So it's a very not spammable maintenance skill that you generally will run if there's not a lot of enchantment hate. And even if there is enchantment hate, if there's not an extreme amount, like say if you have Aura, this is like a perfect cover enchantment. So if they can remove 1 enchantment, you're fine. But if there's like things that remove like multiple enchantments, it's a serious problem for the skill. That's the only real downside to it, is if it gets shattered or removed. Otherwise, it's just pure upside that helps you manage your energy. Alright, so let's be smart this time, right? Like last time, I just kind of let my soul-twisting ritualist be a frontliner, which is not the intended use of that build. Let's put the warrior in front. That's a better idea. I can't believe I just let that happen. Alright, let's pull these. Alright, let's get my boy some fire. Alright, so if you just watched my energy, like +2 energy, +4, +2. This is it's fairly obvious what the skill does. It's used for energy maintenance. That's really what it excels in. So it's one of the few skills in the game that lets elementalists just spam spells for like insane amounts of time. This is a factions only bar, and just with running Scavenger Strike, I'm able to like basically stay at full energy while spamming all of these skills. That's just something to keep in mind about attunements in general. They really do fall off when there's enchantment hate. However, if you have like a monk or something and you're running like Vigorous Spirit, that acts as like a second cover enchantment, and you can pre-up it. Like you can cast it on yourself. Like you put your attunement, your aura, and then you can have your monk cast Vigorous on you, so that they only can remove up to like 1 to 2 enchantments. Your main enchantment, Fire Attunement, will be protected. All right, so let's quickly be smart with the flagging of these heroes. So all my heroes are running factions only bars. This account actually doesn't have anything else but factions on it. So it's literally impossible for me to run anything but factions only bars. So I have to be pretty careful with how I like engage foes. Currently, these are the 4 mercenaries, including my Ellie. They're level 20. I'm running 1 of each character. This is more for like another video where I'm going to be doing like vanquishing and hard mode and stuff, but I've come up with some pretty strange builds that are actually quite effective. This is a very weird Signet of Spirits warrior build, because surprisingly, warrior with factions only skills is quite terrible. This build is very weird. It's a beast mastery healer. I don't have my Mesmer or Necro leveled up yet, so I'm just making do with what I have. So this actually has infinite energy. Like he just keeps maintaining through these two beast skills, and then he actually has pretty good healing. And because of his expertise, these are quite cheap. So and it adds to like the total spirit count. So everyone has spirits. We got Soul Twisting Writ with healing. We got Signet of Spirits. Basically, Ritualist I think is like insane. So that's where we're going with this one. But if you have any like input on if you run Fire Attunement or how you feel about it, feel free to comment that below. It's always interesting to see what other people have to say. Some people don't even use it at all, which I thought was kind of crazy. But I guess if you have a Blood is Power Necro, you don't necessarily always need it. So take care, guys.